From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, March 29th, 2023.
I'm Susan Tompor, and I'm a columnist at the Detroit Free Press. Sometimes a column idea starts out with an odd comment in a conversation. You hear something so strange that you have to wonder, could this even be true? The other day, during tax season, I wondered, could the IRS actually be answering its phone calls? Friends had claimed that they called the IRS in mid-March, and they were able to get an answer to a lingering problem with a 2021 child tax credit. Really? Oddly enough, several tax professionals and others told me that yes, it's true, the IRS has improved its phone service greatly so far this tax season. We all know it was impossible to get the IRS to pick up the phone many times during the pandemic. Some people just gave up trying to get answers. But the good news is, tax refunds, even for those who file paper returns, currently are rolling out at a decent pace too. The IRS has hired more employees to answer the phone and work through processing, and now they've worked through the pandemic-related backlog of paper. The tax deadline remains April 18th for many taxpayers. If you've not filed yet, get your paperwork in place and start working at it. It might be reassuring to learn, though, that some old tax headaches might be going away in 2023.
From web editor Tanya Wilt, November through March can be a stressful time for Michigan campers. The Michigan Department of Natural Resources allows campers to make reservations at state parks and recreation areas 6 months in advance. That means reservations for Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial kickoff of Michigan summer camping, can be made at the end of November. 4th of July camping can be reserved in January, and Labor Day weekend in March. Campers posting to Michigan camping groups on Facebook, including the Michigan State Park Camping Group and Michigan Camping, have detailed their strategies and frustrations to get sites since reservations became more competitive after camping increased during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Anxiety is especially high for people booking the 3 popular holiday weekends. Campers have said they've pushed the reserve button the exact moment the reservation website booking window opens at 8 a.m. during the week and 9 a.m. on the weekend, and still lose out on sites. They often try booking on multiple devices at the same time, hoping one of them beats out the competition. For more on the story, you can search for Tanya Wilt's subscriber-exclusive Michigan State Park Campground reservations have become very competitive on Freep.com.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, breaking down what Lions coach Dan Campbell said out in the desert on Tuesday. This year's NFL owners' meetings are going on right now in Phoenix, and the Lions head coach met with the media on Tuesday morning. Among the most interesting things he said was that the team is interested in veteran free agent defensive lineman Calais Campbell. The 36-year-old former Pro Bowler would certainly help defending against the run and the pass, but Detroit is far from the only team interested. One player the Lions are not interested in is quarterback Lamar Jackson. Campbell said on Tuesday that they aren't looking for a change at QB, even though Jackson is a former league MVP who just requested a trade in the midst of a contract dispute with Baltimore. Jared Goff, only 2 years older than Jackson, had the Lions rolling last season, winning 8 of their final 10 games. And as Dan Campbell said, we're good.
For more from the Detroit Free Press, visit Freep.com. That's Freep.com. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.